Potheads, I'm Henry and this is Blaze the Roof. This week we're reviewing a sauce out of Arizona called Heartbreaking Dawns Cauterizer. The company itself is called Heartbreaking Dawns, being the plural, not the possessive. So it's not some lady named Dawn, it's just like a Heartbreaking Dawn, but multiple, right? That's all I really know about this company. Just that it's called Heartbreaking Dawns Artisan Foods, and they make this sauce. So it is based out of Glendale, Arizona. Arizona is the 29th state that we've covered a sauce from. Basically, Glendale is the antiquing capital of Arizona. It's also, it was founded in 1892 by William John Murphy. It's part of the Phoenix metro area, and it is home to the University of Phoenix Stadium, as well as the Gila River Arena. University of Phoenix Stadium hosted, or the first Super Bowl that they hosted, it was the one where the 18-0 Patriots lost to the Giants in what is one of the most beautiful moments ever, because fuck Tom Brady, right? Also, due to commuting, the population of Glendale fluctuates by 17.9%. Famous people associated with Glendale, Arizona include Prince Amakumara, who is a cornerback for the Giants. He went to high school there, as did Beverly Hills 90210's Jenny Garth, who I thought was the cutest one on that show, but whatever, right? Also from there is a death metal band, Job for a Cowboy. Never really got into them, so I can't tell you much about them. And Nate Ruiz, who's the frontman for the band Fun. Now let's look at the packaging. So, there's a lot going on in this cover. It's a skeleton drinking a glass of red wine, which is, of course, spilling out everywhere because, you know, it's a skeleton, doesn't have organs. So the blood or the wine is spilling out over this girl. I don't know what that has to really do with cauterization. She's nude and covering her boobs. So there's a lot going on in this. It looks like the skeleton's coming out of the ground or the wall. I'm not sure which is which, but aside from that, cauterizers in block letters. It is a Trinidad scorpion sauce. Yay, my favorite. So this one might actually be kind of hot. It's been a while since I've done a hot one. Let's look at the ingredients here. All right, so the ingredients include apple cider vinegar, apricot preserves, Trinidad scorpion pepper mash, water, blueberries, carrots, orange habanero pepper mash, honey, onions, tamari sauce, which is very different from soy sauce, right? But they have, it's going to provide umami flavor. Salt, garlic, xanthan gum, ginger, and white pepper. So again, tamari, this does include soy, so if you have a soy allergy, please avoid this sauce. So there's a lot of interesting ingredients in this sauce, but let's talk about apricots. So the origin of apricots is disputed, but it's thought to have originated in Armenia. They're cultivated throughout temperate zones, especially the Mediterranean. I guess like Los Angeles and San Diego would be a good area to grow these as well. These can treat a multitude of things. So they could treat constipation, indigestion, earaches, fever, and even, it's even good for skin, which is why you see it in a lot of skincare products. Maybe I should eat more apricots. Anywho, so they're high in vitamin A, C, E, and K. And niacin, and are a good source of fiber. So again, if you're full of shit, it's a good way to clean out your system there. Apricot seeds do contain a toxin called amygdalin, which the body converts to cyanide. So if you want to poison someone, feed them an apricot seed. I suppose they could also choke on the seed, but I'm kidding. Do not do that. Disclaimer, that is just a joke. Also, apricots are a member of the rose family, much like apples are. Okay, so before we get any further, let's hear from this week's sponsor. Are you a hemophiliac or suffering from hemorrhaging or a gaping wound? Then Cauterade is the perfect sports drink for you. Scientifically designed to thicken blood to stop bleeding. One chug of this, and the only fluids you'll lose are sweat and tears. You don't even have to ingest this to get the full effect. Just directly apply this to your wound and watch it seal away. Warning, may increase chance of stroke, heart attack, infection, and searing gas pain. Not allowed in any states except Florida and Alaska, or the rest of the civilized world. Cauterizer. Keep what's in you, in you. Now for the moment of truth. Smells like vinegar and chili. With a touch of sweetness. Maybe I got the tamari in my head, but I want to say I almost smell soy sauce. But so this should be a complex sauce because we're talking about a lot of fruits, but it also has an umami, an ingredient that's supposed to give an umami flavor to it. So let's see. So it's pretty watery, although there are a lot of chunks in it. And so with this, you get it's a reddish brownish sauce or color. And here we go. So, good amount of heat. It's interesting because it's not as sweet as I thought it would be, but it's sweet, like just a tinge of sweetness. The burn comes in very slow and back of the tongue, much like you'd expect with ghost pepper, or most like you'd expect with scorpion and with habanero. It does have the bite of the scorpion, but again, this is more of a middleweight sauce. It is very flavorful though. So I don't know how much the tamari plays a role in this, but it's not sweet and sour, but it's not entirely sweet, and there's a little bit of, yeah, I mean that not quite an earthy taste, right? But it's a good savoriness mixed with the sweetness that's not overbearing and still lets the pepper shine, right? So you still taste the fruit of the peppers you're dealing with. Sweating a little bit there, so it is the first sauce in a while I've had that might have a little bit of a kick to it. Yeah, actually, I didn't know what to think of this sauce because, like I said, the combination with it was gonna be complex with all the fruits, and you get an umami flavor in there, and this is really good. Now it might be selective as far as what to put it on, right? I mean, first thing that come to mind, I would definitely put this on wings. I would just straight up fry some wings and toss this in there. I think it would be a really good sauce. Pork chops, pork roast, tenderloin, things like that would be good. You might even be able to get away with putting this on maybe even like Asian foods. Something not too sweet, obviously, because this has a little bit of sweetness to it. But I mean, man, if I had like a chow mein or something to that effect, like egg foo young, I'd probably throw it on there just to give it a little bit of flavor. Because again, it's a mixture of sweetness and savoriness that is really good. I'm pretty impressed with this sauce. It's not a maker that you hear much of. Like I said, I had to do my research on this one. It's probably one of the best sauces I've had in a while. I really liked it. I actually enjoyed it. All right, kudos. I wish I knew more about your company or, who created it and all that. But next week, we're going to be reviewing a sauce called Midland Ghost. It's their white pepper sauce. Until then, I'm Henry, and remember, spice up your life. Take care.